Hello bros, I'm on Contest Fix Zero, BroFive production. Next part, the Sakura Dungen. Start corner right here, and where were we last time? Yeah, was some walking around town. Yeah, let's administer punishment for that situation. After moving the assistant to the prison, I prepared a suitable punishment for her. Now then, where did I put it again? Ah yes, there it is. I know I should not leave such things lying around, but this is a special occasion. Walking into the prison, I noticed a mist seeping out of the cells. There's no doubt that it's her. Now then, my would-be assassin, do you know what the carrion slimes? What do you know about carrion slimes? Only a blank stare in the response. Well, I wasn't expecting you to be particularly talkative. I think I will let this slime do the talking. She looks at the bucket I'm holding in one of my hands. I pour its contents into the floor of the prison cell. You two can get to know each other. I walk away for a few minutes to let the slime do its work. Sure enough, I can hear the sound of them struggling when I return. Well, I expected something like that. Oh, looks like you two have been having fun. Looking into the prison cell, I find that somehow managed to beat the slime. Managed how to beat the slime. However, her clothes are in the absolute tatters. She looks really angry too. But she still doesn't say anything at all. Ah, come on. Don't you want to say something to me? Anything at all? I just know that you're dying to throw angry insults at me. After all, I just unwarranted you attempt to assassinate me. Doesn't that frustrate you? I swear that I hear the whisper. Better. I swear that I hear the whispers of something incomprehensible under her breath. What was that? Did you say something? She just grits her teeth definitely. Maybe I should go get another bucket of slime. I look her body up and down. After all, you had so much fun with the first one. I must admit that it's impressive that you managed to beat one with your bare hands, however. She just stares at me with rage in her eyes. What right do you have to be angry? You're not the one to have several centimeters of steel plunged into their bed today. Do you know that those silks are made from time of the Queen Isis? Needless to say, they are very expensive. So I hope you can understand why I am so very annoyed at you. She tries to stand up, but a few bits of slime remaining nearly slides out of place. Embarrassed, she falls back to the floor. Oh, an assassin with a sense of shame. You're an interesting one, aren't you? So tell me, assassin, did the Dungeon Lord send you? She looks away from me. Did the Dungeon Lord send you? Tell me. Or do I have to get another can of slime? Upon hearing that, she reluctantly nods her head. I suspected that much. Whoever the Dungeon Lord is, they know who I am. So I can only wonder who it is. There were a number of figures in the dungeon who could have theoretically done it. Now then, since you've been a good girl and answered my question, I will be willing to let you go, provided you do not return to the dungeon. More silence follows. She seems to be deliberating with herself. Quietly she nods her head once more. Very well. Sure enough, she leaves her cell in tatters, escorted by subordinates. Now then, back to business as usual, I suppose. I just need to find one more that is a special character, and well, I have my team set out for me. Because if you check here, Sari special, Yumi special, Sylvie special, May special, Captain Bunny special. Well, I don't suppose I will find any other Captain Bunnies. Wait, there were doors there? I didn't know that. The reason I'm capturing everything is pretty much because it becomes much more cutscenes then, and I get to see every single little picture. Annoying to get both buttons pressed when one of them only activates once. Wait, I am in level 39. Shoot her. Guard. Damn it! Guard. 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 Really? That can't be fair. Yeah, I captured a Yini. Yinis are usually bound to the lamp, so that would be why she is carrying it with her. If you rub the lamp several times, the Yini will emerge and grant you wishes. Your wish. Their loyalty as such can be very limited. Well, then I will wish for their loyalty. So how do you intend to hold such a fickle monster to an agreement? You just need to make the right wish, Sherry. The truth is that Yinis will fickle are very dedicated to granting their wishes. A Yini who does not grant wishes is a good as dead to her people. Oh, good queen is Isis. I wonder how she resisted such temptation for Yinis. Yeah, medium vitality seed. I'm always gonna use them directly. Oh, a lot of foxes here. What the hell was that? You found the riddle. I say this is a lot, but what is it? Sherry is holding a scrap of paper in her hands. Well, does it say anything? Well, if it's a riddle, I want to guess right. Those who seek the eternal fount of sweetness shall take them one step further into the darkness. and reach out in the east of the Queen Ice's sweltering domain. If I were to take a guess, this is a riddle. A riddle, you say? Don't you enjoy puzzles? I do, but I'm not sure if we have time for this. I have no strong opinion. If it helps out with our goal, then sure. If not, then we still have plenty of time. Phantom's everlasting sweetness. It could mean gold. I think it means candy. Bonny eyes sparkle with greed. Glorious golden coin, shining jewels and riches. Fount of everlasting sweetness. I swear that I have heard this riddle somewhere before. But I cannot remember where. Riddles have never been something I had looked deeper into while exploring. I do not care for Dungeon Lord's petty games. You have to keep moving towards the goal, Sherry. Do not let things like this distract you. No, but... Sherry seems to be lost in thought. Let me think about it. Perhaps it could lead us to something useful. I will not stop you if you wish to find out the riddle meaning. Well, as I said, let me think about it. If I can determine what the riddle means, then I'll let you know. As you wish. I'm really curious, Yumi. Really curious. Those who seek eternal fount of sweetness shall take one step further into the darkness and reach the furthest corner into the eastern reaches of Queen Ice's sweltering domain in its days of glory. Well, that is north, that is south. Which way east? Yeah, I don't know that. I'm not too good on English coordination. Well, let's take out the compass. That's the furthest east corner. There is. There is. But it are more than itself. I'll capture one of you guys. Well, if that didn't work, I don't know. Eastern reaches. Could be down there. So complicated. But though, if it unlocks close, I'm definitely gonna find it out eventually. You know, so much has happened now. We spent so much time on the ground, done so many things. It makes me wonder if this adventure is ever going to end. All things do eventually come to an end, Sherry. That's just the way the world works. Queen Ice's domain has sunk into the sand, and the world moved on from her, until she has become the stuff of myths. Perhaps so. But that means I just have to enjoy this while I can. Oh, so you're really having fun now? Well, even though there's been a lot of disturbing implications about this dungeon, I must say this has probably been the greatest adventure of my life. To be honest with you, this dungeon was going to be my last job. Your last job, you say? Yes, I was going to retire. Although I'm not very famous adventurer and not particularly wealthy, there's still so much in my life ahead of me. So I thought that perhaps it was time to accept that I cannot keep diving into danger and somehow making it out alive. But having done this dungeon with you, it's rekindled that thrill a bit. I think I understand you. Although I'm supposed to be the one guarding this place, riding it is amazing. If this is what humans do, then it really is a thrill. Ha! Some people get tired of life quickly, others a bit more slowly. Whether it's dungeon or kraken, you must always be looking for the next thrill. How come I heard nothing about these retirement plans until now? I was thinking about it, Maeve. I did not want to make any formal announcements. Nonsense, you cannot retire yet. The adventure is far from over. Despite the constant danger and threats, it is interesting to actually use knowledge and accumulate it. I would rather not get a taste of destruction, however. That's part of the thrill, Sylvie. What you do is up to you, Sherry. Yes, this is the problem I'm dealing with right now. I do not know what I want anymore. What I have to accept is that life can throw the best made plans away at the slightest change. So do not decide what path you will take at the crossroads before you meet them. I don't like that they're higher level than me. Makes me feel uneasy. Sure, suddenly freezes. I feel it again. Sure enough, there is a mist creeping along the floor. A silent, grim-looking figure appears before us. She does not even blink as she stares at us. The atmosphere in the hall becomes extremely tense. Stay behind me. If one of those daggers pierces your heart, we will all be done for. Don't worry too much about me, Sherry. I would not be so easily taken out. I cannot take that risk. Now when an assassin is involved. The two warriors face off once again. I am not afraid of you. Come at me, assassin. Hey! Nothing there. Yay! I found a way to quick save. I want to finish this all with. Really? Well, let's just finish this battle and then we got to say and then this clip. Save. So at least that was all I have for Sakura Dungen this time then, so hit like, subscribe, and see you next time. BroFive!